Hi, it's Dr. Jill. I am recording from my garden. A bunch of my friends have wanted to know exactly what my garden looks like since I made an outside and an inside garden. I'll take you on a little tour of the outside garden. The first thing to your lower left is a there it is. It's a boxwood plant, followed by feverfew. And the next is a goji berry bush. And the little area that almost looks empty, just because something ate it, I think it's a groundhog that ate it, was evening primrose, and I'm growing a lot more to put in it. Followed by that is my basil plants, and another goji berry on the corner. Starting again at the lower left is the goji berry that was the last thing you saw, followed by my huge bunch of chives, and after that is some parsley and some onions. The black container used to have my garlic in it, but I have harvested 4 long, thick braids of garlic. The next area of the outside garden is another one of those black containers that used to be full of garlic. And up front is a lot of oregano and echinacea, and the following at the far right is another goji berry bush. Then we have another goji berry bush, followed by sage and some yarrow, the white yarrow. In the middle there is some borage with its happy little blue flowers. And then there's some more yarrow and sage. And at the far corner there is another goji berry bush that's right next to the swimming pool for the kids. We'll start again on the inside, and I have a hosta. And in the pot in the foreground is my rosemary. Planted amongst the broken pieces of pottery is a hyssop. And then I have a big crock of catnip. Panning down the garden some more, I have a container of some calendula. I have a lot of chamomile this year. And that nice red flower at the end is one of the remaining poppies that has just been blooming its little head off. In the crock in the far corner, I have some summer squash. In the box in the foreground is my 5th planting of lettuce. We like to have fresh lettuce all year. Immediately behind that is my lavender and my little fishbowl pond. That's a little crockery koi that is spitting fish. Growing up the trellis, the 2 trellises on the right, is my butternut squash. Growing up the arbor, see the arbor? That is my cannellini beans. This other side of the garden, to the left of the archway, I also have some spinach and some lettuce growing in some pots. And the large area of green in front, the green leafy stuff, the short stuff, that is my black beans. The upper left is some lovage and some comfrey. I have some teepees that have some of my Hutterite beans. And I have some hanging baskets with some flowers. Here on the back corner, right near that poppy, is some more of those wonderful black beans. Now going up the back side of the walk, on the left you'll see my tomatoes and some onions that are my 3rd planting of onions. Okay, just moving the camera over a little bit, you'll see that I have pepper plants. I have 2 different crocks that have some baby poppies coming up. I have a whole row of sunflowers on the far right, growing right next to the fence. On the back side of the fence, you can see a little bit of more of my cannellini beans that I have growing up there. Near the poppies, you'll notice that I've snuggled in some dill, and I have on the right in a crock and on the left in a crock some more summer squash. It grew like a weed this year. And on the patio side of the garden, you'll see I have trumpet vine and cannellini beans growing up. It is a perfect privacy screen. So now you've had a tour of my garden of the backyard, and I love it dearly. I have more herbs in the front yard, which will include a whole bunch of culinaries that deer don't like to eat. So I have kept them up there.